hello, 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 hello. I don't know if that did anything. I think it did. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, father? Oh. You can hear me now. Okay, yay! Tech issues! Whoop, 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 whoop. There's always tech issues. There's always tech. Just a little bit quiet, okay. Turn that up a little bit. How's the music volume? How's the music volume now? Peyton, hi! Hi, lovely. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, I need to scroll back up to the top. Okay, so Joshua, hello. Darren, Timberdove, Sarah, Lillian, Dawn, Hope, hello, hello. Queen V, Scarlett, Just B. Python, Emily, Joshy J. Nothing like it. There's always tech issues here. There's always tech issues. Okay, now I'm gonna go and see what you all said. Hopefully I can give you some inspo, Sarah. Hopefully. So we're gonna take Friday off. Ooh, have fun tomorrow. I hope you're doing better today. I know you had a tough start of the week. Yeah, like basically in my settings, it was obviously not like registering that I had my mic plugged in. I think it does this sometimes if I use my laptop without my mic. Like I had Zoom calls today, so I was obviously not using this fancy mic. I was just using basic laptop mic. And I think sometimes if I do that, it throws off like OBS, like the actual system inside, like the whole computer system. I don't know. Thank you for the shot. I'm sorry. Thank you for the shout out for Python. Of course it was coming, Josh. Of course. I actually had a panic attack yesterday. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope things get better. My voice is coming through. That's... Let me check. Settings. Wait, if I turn this off, am I muted still? Or can you hear me? Because that'll tell me for sure if I'm muted. Okay, am I back now? Am I back? Or was I here the entire time? What is this? Oh, right. Yeah, I was going through the laptop. I selected the wrong microphone. We still hear you. Okay, there we go. It should be through here now. Is it coming through? Am I speaking? Can you hear me? Ooh. Okay. Never muted. Okay, so I think that's it now. I don't know. Pro streamer. Yep, okay. Ooh, doing your makeup fun. Are you working today or are you streaming today? Of course, I'm glad that you feel cared for. You were here the whole time. Wait, it sounds the same. Still? Did I not apply it? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't apply it, that's why. Okay. Microphone, HyperX, quad cap. Apply. Okay. Oh, fun. I'm assuming you're doing your makeup to go work and then you're going to stream after work? Or, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's still saying HyperX. There we go. There we go. Yay! Whoopsies. Sorted. Hey Ribbit, welcome in. Hello, Sprout. Also, oh my god, don't worry, don't worry. It's okay. As long as you're starting to feel better, that's the main thing. Okay. Today's stream plan. So I feel like I've twisted things a little bit. So we're not completely starting in like the way of like, ooh, completely fresh new island and fresh new rep in one go. We're doing the rep part. We're doing the same thing as I did for Sploric, basically, where I will make a new rep on the island of Coorie, level her up, unlock all the cheddar farming and all that bits and bobs, and then she will get transferred over to the other switch, and then we will do the island hunting, and then I can start decorating without having to worry about getting to 3 stars, which chef's kiss. It's so much better. I don't really know why I'm doing it this way again. I think it's just nicer. It's a nicer way to do it, because then I don't need to worry about getting to 3 stars. I can just like kind of chill, and I just need to like vibe and get enough nuke malas. So my goal today is I want to try and get to 50,000 nuke mal tickets, or like 55, because I need to pay off 5,000 to begin with. But I think I've done enough prep work that should be okay, because like I've taken all the duplicate DIYs I have. I've laid out a bunch of furniture from my main loading character on Coorie to give to this character. I've given them golden tools. I mean, I haven't set up the character yet, so we'll need to do that. But I've done this prep work, so I think you should be okay. And also, I feel like I need to know. I kind of made a rash decision yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And I've kind of flattened Coorie. Not completely, but I've torn down all the trees, flowers. I've binned all the items on the island, more or less, apart from some of the stuff that I'm giving to this other character. And I kind of plan on playing that island and not using treasure islands. So kind of a medium mode where I've also basically taken out all the money in my bank account of Lauren. So I've only left myself with 500,000 for just now. I might take out more, but the character does have like 2 million or something to start with, so it should be fine. But yeah, I've kind of wiped everything from the island, so we'll be doing that at some point too, I guess. In Peaches make up for the stream while I have downtime at work right now. Fair. That's a good plan. That's a good plan. I didn't know that you didn't go into the office for work, but I know some people like to do makeup even when they're working from home as just like a routine thing. I am not one of those girlies. No, today was my first day working, although all I did was 2 Zoom calls because I don't currently have my work laptop yet. And I need the work laptop to do the work and to be able to access any of the internal intranet and software and things. And I couldn't even read the brand guidelines because they're behind a locked wall that I need approval for, which can take up to 48 hours. So I spent today with like, in total, like an hour and 45-minute Zoom call. 1 in the morning, 1 at lunchtime. And that's been my day at my first day of work in this new job, which, to be fair, I'm not mad at, but I'm sure I'll pick up plus I'm only like the second person starting as part of this new team that they've developed. So I'm kind of like, it's fine, because once I have the laptop, then it's going to be another couple of weeks till the rest of the team have started, and then I can get all the training and stuff done. But yeah, I really didn't do much today, and I'm probably not going to do much tomorrow. And I don't know if... and I don't know if I'll do much on Friday either, unless I get the laptop by then. So that's fun. I mean, I'm not going to complain because it's chill, but I've kind of had 6 months of chill. I used to, but makeup is expensive, so if I'm going to do it, I want someone other than... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Alice. I got offered the job... 3-4 weeks ago, I think. Initially I was meant to start last week, but then they had a bit of a time with getting my paperwork processed, and then I was going to start on Monday. They still hadn't gotten it processed, and they thought, oh yeah, we're probably going to not be able to get the laptop out to you by Monday. So they said today, and I still don't have the laptop, so me. But in other news, I also got my hair dyed last week and cut, which is the first time that I've had my hair dyed and cut since 2019. I dyed it myself in 2020, and I've kind of given it a trim a few times with Darren's hair trimmers and stuff. So it looks better. But yeah. Oh, tech setup at work at home. I had a similar issue when I had to grab a laptop, actually a desktop on my own. So the issue seems to be more because I work as a designer, so I use Adobe and stuff like that. I tend to find it easier to work on MacBooks. Like I've got, I don't know, I guess this is a Windows laptop technically. My gaming laptop, which I use for streaming and for playing Dinkum. And I have done design work on that over the last few months. I obviously had started portfolios and done some freelance bits and bobs. So I can use a Windows for it, but I just don't like using a Windows for it. I just think Apple products and Adobe go together like jam and butter. I know that's not the thing. I know it's jam and peanut butter, but for me, it's jam and butter. So because it's not their normal tech, because most people in the company would use Windows, there's like I guess there's like a special set of circumstances of approvals it needs to go through, which is why it's taken longer. Jam and butter do slap. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I will get paid for the full day. I will get paid for the full day for the week. Well, for today, tomorrow, and Friday. I'm trying to think if that's all the news I have. I think it is. Apple are known for working well with Adobe stuff. I just wish they lasted a bit longer and weren't so hard. Yeah, I get that. Although, to be fair, my MacBook, the only one I've ever purchased, and that has actually been my own, it was doing well until I kind of broke it last year. And at that point, it was like... 9 years old, I think. I think I got it in 2014. I think I got it when I went to uni. So it was quite an age. And then even the work laptop I got for my old job last year, excuse me, I think it was like a similar-ish model that had been refurbished by Apple. So again, same kind of age, and it worked fine until I kind of figured the keyboard on it. I guess it's not a weird thing of saying jam and butter, but I know the phrase is generally jam and peanut butter. Mum stepped on her. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it worked like amazingly or anything like that. It was quite slow. and it wasn't like I had... no, I did have new models of Adobe on it at one point. It wasn't the best, but it still did its job. And like, that's what I used to stream off of for up until like September last year. Yeah, Jam up here. I suppose it's more of an American thing. I've had my laptop since 2014. It's on a Lavona Yoga. Touchscreen can turn into... That's kind of cool though. That's cool. Okay. How many likes are we at? Because I did say in the poll that once we hit 30 likes, I will announce the theme and stuff. And we're 2 away from it. So I guess if we can get to 30 before... Well, if we can get to 30, then I'll just do that before we jump in. But. So as I've said, I'm not starting the new island tonight. I'm just starting the new resident rep. So y'all wouldn't find out what the name of the new island's gonna be until I actually get the new island. But if we can get to what's a fair number? So we've hit 30 now. We've hit 30. I'm gonna say if we can hit 45 likes, I'll announce the name of the island. It's a bit false. It's a bit false. I mean, to be fair, the title says New Island Prep, and we are prepping because we're prepping the resident rep. So, but yeah, so at 45 likes, I'll announce the name of it because the name kind of ties in with the theme, but I don't want to tell you the name of the new island. Or, okay, 45 likes, or if somebody can guess what I'm going to name it based off of the mood boards and everything, and if I've already told you what the name is, because there's a few people in chat that know what the name of the new island's going to be, if y'all say, then we have to wait till 45 likes. So it has to be somebody that doesn't already know. I love how you defend yourself when I'm obviously trolling you. I know, but I'm just gonna say it for the people that could end up being like, yeah, you know. If we get done quickly, we could start. Yeah, if we unlock all the Nook Mile tickets that I need, well, not Nook Mile tickets, but the Nook Miles that I need, and all that, we could start the new island. Although, okay, this is another thing that's a little bit like, I'm finding this portion of doing the island prep is Splodic feels like a chapter in my life that is sad and has a lot of bad memories to it. But also fond memories in a way. It's very bittersweet, and I feel like in a way when I reset Splodic, it's like it's gonna be a tough one because obviously like that has been the island that I've been working on while losing my job, losing my nan, chronic illness, and now that I'm starting a new job and starting this new island and everything at this time as well, it feels like, okay, this is now the restart of like this is the start of a new chapter, and it's a little bit conflicting, and I'm a little bit like, I don't want to leave it, but also I know like I left my Klaus Island Stravig for the longest time because I was so attached to it, and I don't want to do that again because I like being able to go from Freeth to Splodic. Yeah, it is a fresh start. Hey Heather, yes, you do have rent. You do. It reflects your mood at the time. Yeah, it does. New job, new island, new beginnings. Yes. Okay, reset of more than just the island. I may have the same thing once I finished my Japanese core. So yeah, it's a little bit of a tough one. I'm a little bit like, but this is a little bit of a tease. It's a little bit of a tease. This is an island that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I'm glad that I'm finally doing it. Plus, like, it kind of encapsulates like a lot of my favorite way of designing. So, okay, we'll change to the small camera. And I'm gonna pop you to the top. Okay, not that far up though. This one? No. Where is it? Oh. Okay, there. Okay. Let you go of the island, let go of your pain, yeah. Although I'm not gonna lie, there was a TikTok that came up on my For You page the other night. That was essentially like a tarot reading. Made me bawl like a little baby. Because it was basically like, this is a message from somebody that, of a family member that you have lost. And it was just like all these like really sweet messages. And I was just like, eh. And then like the last card on it was like a little ladybug on a 4-leaf clover. And I was just like, no worries, Ella. So yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment. Okay. Welcome in, Angel Eyes. Okay, so 3, 2, mood board. Okay, I'm also gonna turn off the video capture. So this is the mood board. Maybe I'll just like, woo, mood board. Okay, so if you can't tell, if you can't read the text on the side, this is a Winnie the Pooh inspired island, but I'm mainly saying it's a vintage academia core because, albeit I love Winnie the Pooh, it is my favorite thing ever. I have so many teddies. I have a whole shelf in this room that is dedicated to like Winnie the Pooh plushies and the Lego and everything. So many people have done Winnie the Pooh themed islands, and I don't want to just do another Winnie the Pooh island because I love it, but I don't want to just be like, I don't want to just recreate something else when I know loads of folk have already done that. Like, I want to push it a little bit further, so it's gonna have a bit of an academia feel to it. The other thing that I've decided for this island is I'm going to be inspired a bit by the original Winnie the Pooh movie, which I just realized I should have probably saved this image. Yes, the favorite chair, the best chair. I love this because Eeyore is my favorite. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite. Winnie the Pooh is best. For the record, I don't actually know the name, but now I get to guess. Yes, you do. Okay. Scholarly Pooh. Yes. So I'm going to do a lot of like kind of pale vintage tones. It's not going to have too much color because that's also a thing. Like, typically, I feel like most of the Winnie the Pooh islands out there tend to do very like kidcore, and that will play into a little bit, but it's gonna be kind of like a little bit more sophisticated. It's not gonna be like in your face Winnie the Pooh, bright colors, etc. So yeah, the other aspect of this island is that it's gonna be inspired kind of like how in the original film the storytelling is like going through the book, and how the narrator jumps from like the pages and stuff, that the animation impacts the text. So like how in this scene that I've got the screenshot from, it's a windy day, so like all the text is kind of like flying across the screen because of the wind. Okay, you can give hints, Joshua, but don't give any too obvious. So that also to me is then tying into the fact that I want it to kind of feel like the realm between it being the book, the full book, and like the kind of what Winnie the Pooh has come to today, and like the recreations and everything, and the stage before that where it's in the imagination, it's being planned, it's being developed. So there's going to be a lot of not just like designs, but like aspects of the island that look more unfinished or in development, because it's like the planning of the book, it's like the sketching of the illustrations, it's the writing of ideas and stuff. So I also have that, which I think is gonna help pull the island away from being just like another Winnie the Pooh kidcore recreation and put a bit of a different twist on it. Okay, yeah, that's... Stop dulling. I mean, my monitor is a really great ring light when it's like just on the white screen. It's great. Hey Robbie, welcome in. Thank you. Not gonna lie, I never watched the Winnie the Pooh as a kid. He kind of scared me. Teddies in general are a big no for me. Oh, fair. That's fair. All I'm gonna say is that they need to search for a Scottish word. Yeah, I mean that is one thing. Like, I'll say off the bat, all my islands have been are named after a Scots or Scottish word. So like Coorie for Coorie Doon, Cozy Down, Straveg, which is like to wander or something. I can't remember completely. Then we had Freeth, which is deer forest. And then we had Splodic, which is like the sound of squelching through mud. And then the next island will also be a Scots word. And it ties into the theme. I don't know about the Scottish word or the actual theme, but I'm seeing a house in Pooh Corner vibe, yes. Yeah, Hope. I feel like you should get this. You should get this. Okay, so that's kind of like the overall vibe. The next thing I'm gonna do, so I have made a bit of a mood/reference board for custom codes. I do still plan on doing vastly the majority of the codes. I probably will do like 90% of them myself. There's just a few that I think I'll download because there's people that have already gone through the process of recreating portions of the book on like the cutout boards and stuff, and I don't really think there's much point in me trying to recreate these pieces of the book when somebody has already done them. So I'll just download them myself. But for the main codes, this is kind of the vibe. So again, still like in that kind of vintagey feel. I mainly also did this because a lot of the time when I do custom codes, they're a bit more dark. They're a bit more worn. Like, this is quite a different color palette for me. I don't think like the subject matter of the codes isn't going to be different, but the coloring is. And I wanted just like an idea in the back of my mind how this will all sit together. So this is the kind of vibe for the codes. Then item wise, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Hiccups. So yeah, a lot of like, I would say like a decent mix of like foresty items, farm items, kidcore items is the general vibe. So I would generally, I think this island is gonna be more in the realm of grandmacore rather than kidcore, but we will see. It's not Dory? Doyer? I have never heard that word, Hope. I wanted to use that patchwork flower rug. Yes. Straveg I've already done. Straveg was my second ever island. And then the last thing that I've kind of somewhat prepped is a basic idea what I think I want to do for the map. And yes, this is very much inspired by the lovely Peyton. So that's funny that you're hanging out while you're working. And as I say, because I wanted this to be like in between the worlds of like the finalized Winnie the Pooh and the kind of development, the map is slightly inspired by the 100 Acre Woods map, but okay, I was like, that looks like a Frozen. I haven't. But I kind of want to turn the resident services into looking like a giant teddy bear. And then like in that like top left corner, I kind of want it to look like a pencil because it's like writing the river almost, like it's drawing the river, writing the river, whatever. So that's the kind of idea. I don't really know what I'm gonna do in terms of like terraforming other than that. Racking my brains for words. Gonna get my Scottish card revoked if I fail. No. The teddy bear genius. I hope it turns out really cute. I hope it does, because on paper I think it looks adorable, but I don't know how it'll look as an actual thing. If it turns out as cute as this, I will be amazed. And then yeah, the last thing, actually the proper last thing that I didn't speak about before is the villagers. So the really creative map, I'm interested to see how you incorporate the terraforming. No, I guess, but this would be a cute name. Methandore, translate to Bear Thicket Grove. Oh, that is cute. Be a bit too long though, wouldn't it? Methan, that's 6. Yeah, that would be 11 without the space. Okay, so yeah, villagers. I'm also gonna take a quick screen grab actually of something, because this will explain it a lot better than me just like saying it. How are we almost an hour into the stream and I'm still just discussing things? Where is it? I have it somewhere. There we go. And then browse pictures, screenshots. I don't know yet what time, like season I'm gonna do. A little part of me wants to do in later in the year so I get the autumn weeds, but then I also think the green grass would look nice. For me, is it Scots or Gaelic or just slang? I'm pretty sure it's Scots. What's the date today? Okay, so I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna double check first actually before I go any further if it is Scots or whatever. I think early fall would look good. Oh, okay. It is technically Scots, but it's not. It's not. Best way of me. How is the best way of me saying this? It's more regional than just typical Scots. If that makes sense. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. Early fall, slightly muted greens, but sorry. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Maple leaves flying would be amazing. Yes. Yeah, I forgot about this part of it. I think early spring. 5. You might know it, Hope. You might. No, just Scots, regional Scots for a specific area. So yeah, villager wise, I'm gonna have ones to like recreate the characters from Winnie the Pooh. So I'm going to have Marty as Winnie because obviously. Pippi as Rabbit because Pippi is my birthday twin. So like, of course I'm going to have her. Rowan as Tiger. Duh. Dizzy as Heffalump because he is a cutie. Carrie as Kangaroof because she's probably the best one color-wise, I think. Sherb as Eeyore. Again, duh. Gala as Piglet. There was another pig that I was thinking could work, but I can't remember what her name is now. We're going to come back to Gopher in a second. Blathers will be Owl. I also have a really cool idea to do for his house because I feel like everybody always typically, when they do a Winnie the Pooh Island, they always typically put, most people will have Blathers as Owl, but then they normally put Owl up on like a level to make like a tree house. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something different that's still in line with the books and the story, but different to what people normally do. That since it's squanky. Yes. Petition for Owl Villager. Oh my god, right? They'd be so cute. So then to fill out the villager spots, although I'm not too fussed on this, but I think I'll just do it anyway because I've thought of this for a long time. I'm going to have Henry and Molly, probably. Just because I think they'll be nice to kind of have in as like additional islanders, villagers. And I think I'll put them both like around different pond areas. And then for Gopher, and I would love the input for this one. Either Gonzo, Ozzy, or Humphrey as Gopher. I had originally thought of doing like Blair or like one of the squirrels as Gopher. And a little part of me is still like, I should do that, but none of them were kind of the right color apart from like Blair for it to be Gopher. But then I kind of was like, oh, well, I kind of want to keep Gopher as a boy. So then I had a look at other villager types. And there's obviously Humphrey, who's a hamster. And then there's Gonzo and Ozzy as koalas. And I think they could still be cute. Crater. No, I don't know that word. So let me know what your thoughts are on the villagers, especially like for Gopher, because that's where I'm slightly struggling. But I'll probably try to do a little bit of a villager hunt if I can be bothered. But we'll see. Humphrey is the closest color-wise to Blair. So it's not so much it has to align with Blair, it's more so to align with Gopher. So Winnie the Pooh. Let's just save that there. Then, hey Bug, welcome in. It means creature. Ooh, cute. And this is saved in downloads. So this is what Gopher from Winnie the Pooh looks like. Then where did this one? Yeah. So like if I'm comparing them to like the koalas, well, the ones I think of Gopher, I think the koalas do align more because he's grey. But I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the koalas more so, but I wouldn't say no to Humphrey if I came across him. I think whoever you find first of three, yeah, probably. Do you really think Humphrey is... Are you saying Humphrey is also the closest because of like hamster to Gopher? In terms of like animal species as well? Because like I know a koala isn't like close to that type of animal in the real life. But color wise and visually, they're still cute and they still fit in. Have to get back to work, but I'm loving this idea. Have an amazing rest of the stream. Thank you, Peyton. Hope your work day goes quickly. A little bit. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, like, that is also why I was initially thinking squirrel, because squirrel and gophers look very similar. But there isn't really any grey villagers, grey squirrel villagers, apart from Blair. And I think there is, like, one other. Because originally I was also thinking Callie. But I also had Callie on Freeth, so I was like, no, I'm not going to do Callie. Also going to take a break at 8 p.m. I was like, no worries. Okay. Right, let's finally get into playing this game. So, I need to do it on this one. And I need to think about what the name is going to be for this character, because I've done Lauren, I've done Laura, I've done Lauro. I think I did Laurie. I think I did Laurie for Freeth. Because Lauro was for Splodic. And Laura was for Stravig. I think the koalas would match species notwithstanding, if only because of the colour. It might just be easier for people to realise who they're meant to be. I think I did Laurie already. Let me check. I feel like if I could quickly check the island tour for Freeth. Because a little part of me was like, oh, I could do Laurie with an IE because then it's like Winnie, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did Laurie IE for Freeth. Damn it. That would have been so good. That would have been so good. Laura, Lorenza, Laureen, go French, Laurie. Maybe something closer to Rob. I don't really want to make the name of the character relevant to the book, to be honest, to like it being Robin. Although, on that note, I could do Lauren, but like instead of EN, I could do IN. Gopher lives underground, so a hamster would fit that. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, it is. Understood. But I can't use the same name twice. I could do. I just like to change it up. Especially for if I end up sending myself items and things. I like having different names so I can better keep track as to which island is which. Because I've been friends with people in the past that always use the same island, same name for the islands, and I get very confused. I did think that, Robbie, but I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will do that. Because I did that for Stravig when that was like based on, that was based on the movie Klaus. Because I had two characters, one that was Klaus and the other that was Jasper. Hey Kim, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Can we please get a shout out for Kim? Birthday. I'm probably just gonna leave. I'm one of those people. To be fair, I wasn't meaning you, Josh. Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the 6th of Feb. Okay, we're doing Lauren. I feel like I'm still gonna get really confused with this, but never mind. It makes me confused, okay? It makes me confused. Okay. This is close to being accurate, kind of. Okay, we'll do this hair. I'll do that brown. Prefer those eyes. Little button nose. We'll do that mouth. Confirm. Okay. I had Lil, Lily, Yuriko, my middle name sort of, then went off on Mikiko and finally Kimiko, which I stole from fanfic. That's awesome. Thing is, with a name like Alice, I don't have many options. I don't like my name. My lab is something too different. Well, you could do Alice, Al, Ali. Just do that like meme that's like Alan, Al, Ali, Al. I've only done 2 names, which are Hope and Hobie. Yeah. I mean, like, I could probably cycle through them eventually because I'll be like, oh, that island is from like 2020, so I know it's not that one, etc. Oh my gosh, my latest island, for the first time ever, I didn't name my character Kim Kimba, and it still confuses me 2 months later. Mood. Hopi is really cute. You could do a hip hop, a hippity hop, but I said it. Okay, we can just skip this. I should probably, I'm gonna add this. Is that not showing? Why is that not showing? Oh, that's why. Because I'm an idiot. Leveling up res rep before moving to new island. Theme vintage academia core. Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. There we go. That'll do. If I ever do a Spanish island, I can do Esperanza, which is my name in Spanish. Ooh, cute. Okay, Kim, since you didn't see this before, this is the mood board for this island. Work on large ring. Gonna restart and doing islands. Ooh, that sounds cool. Welcome in, God of War. So are you gonna move your? Yes, I'll do the exact same thing that I did for my previous island. Okay. I didn't realize how dark it was on this. Why is it so dark? I hate that. So we're gonna time travel back in the day, so it's not so dark. Love that mood board and adores villagers. Yeah, I still need to decide on what the what Gopher is going to be, because as I say, it's going to be kind of inspired by Winnie the Pooh, but not completely. Ooh, yeah. Random question. Go ahead. Go ahead. But yeah, last night I I literally started changing all the custom codes on this island to like spring ones. And then I started going around, and then I was like, I'm just gonna tear down this this entire island. Are the mods able to work properly? Yes. Yeah, they are. How come? I feel like Lord of the Ring islands can be so versatile. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Finally, the most important item of all. It's your itemized bill. Oh, fun. Okay. Okay. I wish you could just agree, like, yeah, I'll just pay the bills. That's fine by me. Yeah, it's just certain people that can time out and stuff. Ooh, that'll be cool. Hope. Why is it weird? I'm confused. Sorry. I don't understand. Anyway, how many likes are we at? Because when we hit 45, I will see what the island name is. Yes, you do, Kim. If it 45 now. Okay, I'll place down my tent first. I'm just gonna pop. I'll pick these up first, and then I'll. Hey Mars, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're good. No worries, Alice. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Okay. Get Dad. I know you meant hey Darren, but that's so funny. I'm so confused. What is going on? What? Okay. Close. I hate all this. Get Dad. No worries, Hope. But some people. Oh, I mean, not that I'm aware of. I think the mods are able to do their normal timeout and all that jazz. Yeah, autocorrect really does have a mind of its own. I need the button that's just like clear all. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna just change this quickly. Because that'll give me some miles. Yeah, for sure, Amy. I mean, don't I need to buy everything? Okay, well, I can do that for now. Passport photo, take photo. Comment. Just do that. Title. And see, you work on the island. I'm crashing really hard. I had a. Oh, it's okay, Josh. I hope nothing right is really clear. That's okay. Yeah, go rest and have a lovely rest of your night. Animal pet, yes, that'll do. That'll do. Nope. No, thank you. Okay. So, what did I get? Okay, let's save this so far. This is a pizza. It should say pizza. What am I doing? Day and time. There we go. 1 o'clock will do. Cockle-doodle-doo. Okay, there we go. It's daytime. Thank God for that. Okay, let's head over this way. Get our DIYs. Learn all of these. Okay. Oh, why did I drop it? Oh. No worries, Kim. Enjoy your coffee. Need your help. Can I learn this yet? I still can't learn this. Oh my God. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna need to drop these. But what is everybody up to at the moment? Let me know what you're doing. If you're just hanging out, chilling, working, lurking. I mean, if you're lurking, don't feel the need to say hi or anything because you're lurking for a reason. But yeah, feel free to tell me what you're up to, how your day is going. I'd love to hear. One more. Yeah, if it isn't obvious, I haven't bothered to pick up a load from the trees I chopped down. I was like, meh. I'll let the other character pick it up. Because I can use that character to craft some things and get the Nook Miles up for doing things like that. The toe beans are so cute. Baby little toe beans. Okay, teach me the recipes, thank you. We see nothing. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, come on. And then I can learn these. I wish there was just like a learn all button. It'd be so much better. Oh, you don't see the wood that I dropped it. Well, I didn't drop, the tree dropped it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh. Oh, I can't even remember the food ones right now. That's annoying. I forget how much things that you need to unlock when you play this game from the beginning. I'm looking up recipes to bake something on Mother's Day, not sure what to make yet. Ooh. That's okay. Honestly, whenever I stream, I'm like, I make a comment and then literally forget about it the second it exits my mouth. Literally head empty, no thought. Okay, at least we like learn some to like boost our Nook Miles. Okay, so we're halfway there. I'm just gonna put these ones here because I can't use them for anything right now. But I can use these ones. This is so fun learning all the DIYs. I should have picked something else to start with. Because this is not a fun task. The way that I already have something that like a second DIY that I already know. And that, what? Wild. Wild. Okay, let's get the tools over here. Golden axe. Golden axe. Golden axe. Golden axe. 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 Where did I put the... Yes. Axe. Axe. Vaulting pole. Ladder. Slingshot. Golden net. Axe. Yeah, okay. I think this will be enough. Or not. Never mind. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Okay, what else can I do? I mean, I could... Okay, yeah, we'll collect, we'll harvest all the food I have. We might as well, like, go around and start picking these up. And I'll collect the weeds at the same time, so we can sell them. Okay. Collect. Collect all the foods. Do you have Dobby? He is on my... Yes, I do have Dobby. Also, Bug, I feel like I need to say this. The fact that you're doing a vintage island at the moment is why I've been so excited to see how yours turns out, because like I'm doing this new island is going to be like vintagey. So I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get... I hope to get inspo. I want inspo from Bug. Okay. Almost there. 1,000 to go for the first lot. Okay, I'm gonna sell the stuff that I just picked up, and then we're gonna also buy things from the shop. I still have some small spaces to work on the beaches, but I'm getting there. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, I'm basically gonna buy one of each thing. No, I'll keep that. Sell that and that. Sold. And then I'm literally just gonna sell them straight back because I don't think there's really anything. I forgot. Fine, I'll spend this. No, it's really cheap. And I'll buy these two just to get them catalogued, even though I won't be buying anything from the catalog, but I can like add things to my catalog, which I'll get Nuke Miles for. Okay, and then I'll buy buy a shovel. I'll buy a watering can. I'll buy a wetsuit. Oh, I already know how to swim. I know how to swim. I got it. Okay. Like, why do I have to learn them when I'm buying them from him? Can I not just, like, automatically know them like you do from the ABD? Please. Be so much easier. Okay, wear this. And then learn this. Tommy has the fun, please confirm. No, will not let you swim until he gives a 20-minute speech about it. Truly, truly, facts. All I hear is facts. I'll buy it. You know, but Lauren doesn't. At least that's the story where you're sticking with it. But why? No, I don't want to know it. Truly, in this moment, I always just think Tommy is like, what is that girl doing? No, I pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button. I also feel like they should just like put all the basic DIYs, like the shovel, axe and that. They should just make like a kit that's like basic tools rather than having them each individually. Okay, and I think I'm gonna try and buy some wallpaper in that. Probably just try and buy the most expensive ones. Hey Shay, welcome in. How's it going? Okay, I can't sell anymore. I want to sell. Oh, is Darren actually coming off the PlayStation? Carbon Raid, welcome in, Carbon. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome in, Hollow Horizons, Dana, Crispy Crafts. How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. What were you up to? I was watching Carbon Raid. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, how's your stream? I hope you had a good time. Let me know what you were up to. And yeah, we're kind of starting a new island and stuff today, but we're just doing the prep work. So I'm doing a version of restarting that I am leveling up a rep on a different already, like, I don't know, what would you call this? Like, I'm doing it on an island where I've already like unlocked terraforming, that this is the secondary character. And then once I've like leveled her up to the point where I want her to be, I'll move her over to my second switch, and then I'll be all good to like do the things that I want to do. But this is a way that you can keep a small resident services, but also be able to terraform if you want to do that. Nina Tries has a great video explaining it all, but it is also what I did for my previous island, that I have a video on if you want to check it out. But it's just a really cool tactic to like keep things small if you want to, but also kind of takes away that need to like get your island to 3 stars in the first place if you just want to jump straight into decorating, which I do. I prefer just decorating when I'm doing things like this. I don't mind the grind, but if I can do a bit of grinding while I'm decorating at the same time, much prefer it. Welcome in, Rapid. It was good. We were villager hunting. We got Bo, then amiiboed in Fauna. That's nice. That's a good duo that you've got there. Welcome in, Scar. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, if anybody needs to raid and run from coming in with Carbon, no worries. Carbon yourself. If you need to like go rest, chill out, have a break from the screen, totally do that. Go like get yourself something to drink, get yourself a snack if you need to. And just take it easy. But I appreciate you for taking over your community here and for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. But yeah. Oh my god, nope, do not apologize. Raid and leave. Go do what you need to. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll be lurking. No worries. Thank you for lurking. I keep forgetting that my computer's touchscreen and I keep clicking on things I don't mean to. Oh no. Welcome in, Angel Kitty. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. I appreciate you. But yeah, if you're new here, I mean, I actually have Facecam on today, so we could do a little, hey, double me. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm Scottish, if you can't tell by the accents. I officially from today work as a graphic designer again in the day, and I create content on YouTube over here on Coorie Doon. So yeah, I also go as Coorie on this channel. You might have heard many people being like, Coorie Doon in other people's streams. Coorie is the name of my original Animal Crossing island, and the phrase Coorie Doon is an old Scots phrase to basically mean to cower down, cozy in, kind of become like the hig idea, where it's kind of changed from the original messaging into being something a bit more wholesome and like kind of chill and like with self-care and stuff. But it's not the original meaning, but it is the modern day meaning. Thank you so much, Bug. I mean, I've worked as a graphic designer for like 6-7 years professionally. I did some freelance, and I went to college and uni for it, but I got made redundant end of last year, which was great. But today was like my official first day at the new job, so that's good. It's good. It's chill. I have a Discord if you fancy joining the Discord. To snuggle, yes. I don't know what else I was gonna say. Feel free to ask. I try and be an open book. Yeah, but hi. We're so close to 2.6k as well, so if you fancy subscribing, I would appreciate that. But if not, then that's okay. Have a good day. And make sure to like the stream. I don't really have any... Actually, you know what? How many likes are we at? How many likes? Diane just said 53. If we get to 60 likes, I will do a wretched bean boozle, because it's been a little while. Oh no. Oh. For a second I thought they'd like melted and stuck together because it didn't shake, but it's fine. They're okay. They're not gonna like be stuck. Okay, yeah, if we get to 60, either Bean Boozle or Archie vid. And I mean, Archie is really cute. Like, let me give you a little taster of The baby boy. That's the baby boy. The baby boy. That is really cute. So, like, if you want the baby boy, like this sheep. That is true, darn. Nobody has seen the Snow David. Where's my camera? No, this is big one. This one. This one. This one is the one that we need. But yeah, today we're leveling up this character to then work on my vintage academia core that is inspired by Winnie the Pooh. This is the mood board for it. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. What was I doing? I feel like I can take some money. Okay, I don't have any more space. Five more likes? I mean, chat, you need to tell me if you want to see the Archie vid or if you want to see me a Bean Boozle. Okay, ABD, deposit, full amount. If I do a poll, then I'll not know if people are gonna like the stream. Okay, it's fine. I'll just do a poll. How do I end a poll? End poll. 60 likes. Archie vid. Bean Boozle. Wait, what am I doing? That's not what I meant to pick up. It's not what I meant to pick up. Also defeated. Well done, Darwin! Woohoo! You've defeated another bossy boss. You're a bit. You're a butt. You're a bit. You're a butt. You're inside that clap. You're a bit. You're a butt. You're a bit. You're a butt. You're inside. You're like up, but do. Also, chat. There's no more Love Island. I'll be here until like 10 p.m. Woohoo! Darren's just said thank God, but also oh no. Okay, we'll just take that for now. Yes, this is the island of Coorie. This is all I have on here. So I have Alice, Bea, Blair, Goldie, Mary, Agnes, Marty, Dobie, Coco, and Chad. I will at some point get rid of Marty though. I feel like I did that so quickly. Did I say that I would take the house, by the way? I can't remember if I did. I can't remember if I did. But yeah, we're 14 subs away from 2.6k. That is trouble about my home. Okay, yeah, I need to do that. Yes, let's do it. Let's just do red. Let's do red. Ready, bready. Okay. Okay, if I ask him what should I do, can I do the DIY one? Okay, we should probably spend some time like catching bugs, fish, popping balloons. We could do a squiggle. 2 more likes for Archie Fleur. Hello, how's it going? I hope you're doing good today. That's a terrible horror. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Have you been here the entire time, Emma? Or are you just popping in? Hey Dana, welcome in. How are you doing? Apologies if you've been here for longer and I've only just noticed. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up these bits of wood. Oh, you're at work. You're at work. How was work today? That's okay, no worries. As long as I can keep you company for as long as you're able, that is okay. That is fine. Work is working. Fair. Mood. My first day went so great. I had 2 Zoom calls and that was it. I'm trying to think what else I get Nick Mills for? Do I get for placing fencing? No. Of course I didn't make that coin. I'm on Coorie. I gave myself a heap of money. And all these items. I'm sure... Yeah, there is one with fencing, right? There is? Yes. Okay. Hey! Rude now. Unless you meant coins in real life because I was speaking about the job. That would probably make more sense. That would probably make more sense. Oh, shush now. Just because you're jealous. Oh, wait. I never said what the name of the island's gonna be, did I? I never said what the island's gonna be called, did I? I don't think I did. Hee hee hee. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. I want to see 5 teddy bear faces in the chat and then I'll say it because I need to know y'all are paying attention. And it needs to be from 5 different people.
God, what a tease I am, saying, oh yeah, I'll tell you all when we hit 30 likes. And we're like, no, it's 60. Well, no, not 30, 45 likes. I am the worst. But that's not gonna stop me saying that you'll need to do more. That's 3. We need 2 more. 2 more teddy bears. Oh, I didn't even finish doing these. 1 more. 1 more teddy bear. There we go. Mars came in with the last teddy bear. Okay. And Courtney. Okay. What? Okay, I was gonna say. So, I feel like I should pull up the mood board again. So, theme is vintage academia core, Winnie the Pooh inspired, and the name of the island is, although I feel like do I have another stream letter? Another scene 2. Okay. We're gonna copy this. And we're gonna copy this. And then I'll type the name. Woo! I'm just doing that for now for sizing. Wait, come on. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hype you all up with this. Face cam. Oh, no. Not that. This one. Woo! Okay. Okay. So, begins with a B. O. S. I. And it's gone off the screen. Okay, we'll remove the spaces. O. S. I. E. The name of the island will be Bosie, which is Doric, which is regional dialect from Aberdeen. Aberdeenshire, northeast of Scotland, you know. And it means a cuddle. It means a hug. Did I still have the... So that is the name of the island. Let me just add this. But I felt like it's Winnie the Pooh themed. It's like a childhood hug. It's meant to be kind of cute and childlike. So yeah, it's going to be called Bosie, which is a hug. Wait, actually, I should have done this earlier. Oh my god, why am I doing this? I'm gonna take you because you're easy to get. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie, 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 Winnie the Pooh. Okay. That's the name! Okay, we can get back to grinding for Miles now. This one. There we go. And how many likes are we at? At this point? You know what? I'm gonna just like... No. Release. Release me. Release my body. And hold me now. And I can't get back anymore. I can't remember how that song goes. Okay. I need... Oh, we can do this as well. We'll water our crops. I'm gonna skip this one. And then these ones. I do not feel like we're gonna get to 50,000 today. I want to get like to a decent... How many, chat, how many do we think I'm gonna get to? Also, what is the poll saying? Archibald, okay. This is how I know that the majority of people in the chat aren't mods, because if it was, they would be trolling and being like, hey, 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 eat the beans. Then let's place that. Catch the butterfly. We can drop something. I want to catch this one as well, because if we complete... Oh, minus 50 is what you meant by... You meant minus 50 Nick Miles. Thanks, Dane. So supportive. So supportive. Okay, well, we ain't doing the stretching. Caroline, thank you for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Sell a hot item. Okay. Go away. Not really. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Thank you. Two more likes. The baby Archie experienced snow for the first time. Yeah. Hey Vincent, welcome in. How are you doing? Also Caroline, I hope you're having a good day too. Archie is staying with us next Friday. Heck yeah. 11 months? Whoosh. Time flies. Time flies. I really need to like expand these pockets. I do not like having the small pockets. I want to share. Do you get anything for selling bugs? I don't think you do. I know you get stuff for selling shells and that. How many nuke mails do I have actually? I need to check. One more like. One more like. 2,000. Okay. I should have gotten the expansion pack first. That was silly. Need to get a lamp. Yeah. Well, not a lamp. What I need is a... Oh my god, what are they called? Oh my god, it's so much. Okay. Okay, let's get the tool ring because I keep trying to use it and I can't. What are the lights called? I was literally thinking about this like a minute ago. I can't remember. Yeah, ring light, that's it. Ring light, that is exactly it. Head empty, no thoughts. Okay, I should talk to these people too. No, I wasn't saying a round light. I was saying a light that, like, you put in front of your face. I just couldn't remember what it was called. Don't bully me. What I should do is go to a resource island so I can do this, but this is fine too. I'm trying to think if Danny's island has just like loads of shells and weeds and stuff on it, because that is another quick way to do all this. I didn't expect to actually catch that. I thought I was not going to catch that. Okay, and then if I hit these trees 2 times, I can chop some wood from them. I have to say, this song slightly sounds like it is Wild Thoughts by Rihanna. Anybody else get that vibe? I'm just gonna let myself get stung because that is a Nookmel achievement as well. Yeah, I didn't think you would know that. It's so cute that Tad thinks he's a little athlete. Like, oh, baby boy. Yeah, of course you are. You're just such a little cutie. You can be anything you wanna be. And then time to pass out. How many flowers do I need to water before I get the Nookmels for it? One more like till an Archie vid. Who wants an Archie vid? I should do the flowers up this way. And I guess the butterflies too. I'm guessing the vid beat the bean in the pool. Yes, it did. Oh, yeah, they are bug. They are. When I was cleaning up the island last night, I seen a tarantula for the first time in a long time in the background. I was just like, oh, I'm just like gonna stay away from there. Just gonna stay away. Okay, I didn't even get a swing on this one. Let's go this way. Did I speak to you? Yeah, I don't think I did. Oh my god, you don't stop speaking. 60 likes! Oh, thanks for saying that I should get medicine, but not actually giving me any. Thanks, Mary. Okay, I'm pretty sure I downloaded the snow video before, but yes, okay. Okay,
Dusty.
okay, here is the Archie vid. Look at him in the snow. He's so cute. I love him so much. Look at the little boy. Turn the volume down? Oh. I thought I turned off. I thought I turned off the audio on it. Properties. Oh, I have now. Okay. Well, there you go. Y'all can see it again. Look at the little boy. Look at the little boy. His jumps are so cute. I cannot deal with him. He is such a little baby. Such a little baby. The hops are the most adorable thing. Okay, video's done. But how cute is he? I love him. And he's staying with us next week. I can't wait to see him. I know I'll be working, but I'll still get to see him. Oh, I should go and start speaking to Sable. I'm gonna try and remember to do that on this island this time around, like unlocking all the patterns before I move to the proper island, because it'll be a lot easier to do that on here than a brand new island. Hey there, welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Night night, Dabin. We also need to go and purchase a shovel so we can dig up the fossils and things. Oh no, we have a shovel. We have a shovel. Why didn't I favor that? Because then I can do these. And I know a few other spots, I think, that have fossils dug up, so we can do that and take them to a Blathers. I'm honestly expecting my pockets to be full. Yeah. Swap it. I don't think I've caught this butterfly. Swap it. I won't be able to donate any, but that's okay. I didn't know you were on Have to Catch Up. What's a theme? Okay, so if y'all missed it earlier, if you weren't here, if you're just joining now, this is the island theme. It is going to be a vintage academia court with lots of inspiration and themes pulled from Winnie the Pooh. The island itself is going to have some recreations from the books and films, but generally I'm not going to make it only about that. The other aspect that I want to do is that it'll be inspired by the original shorts and movies, where the text is interacted and becomes part of the story. So like in the scene where it was a windy day and the text from the book starts to get blown about the pages and into Winnie the Pooh. So I plan on making some codes that kind of have like the text and that getting pushed around and things. I also, since I tend to do a lot of darker codes, and this island will be very vintagey, very pale, very beige, with pops of colour. I've made some references for codes that I want to make, because I do think 90% of the island I'll make the codes myself. There's going to be the odd code here and there, especially cut-out boards that I'm going to download ones, because people have done a lot of Winnie the Pooh themed codes as it is. And I figure this is probably... I may as well just download them because somebody else has already done it. So this is just my inspiration for like kind of getting a bit of color theory in and seeing how they will work together, and seeing how these colors work together as an island, because as I say, a lot of the islands I do tend to be a bit more darker toned. And then going into that, these are the kind of items I'm going to be using. Normally, again, I use a lot of dark items like the regular wood colors. I'm going to use a lot of pale beech woods, white woods. So this is a lot of the items I'm going to use. As I was saying earlier, it's a bit more kidcore, grandmacore. It's probably going to lean grandmacore, a bit more kidcore, because I'm not going to do very bright, over-the-top colors. That's also one thing why I didn't want to just do a recreation of Winnie the Pooh, because that's not really my design style. And also, like, that's been done loads of times as well, so I wanted to do something different. Debo's, honestly, I've been thinking of doing a Winnie the Pooh Island since 2020. Like, the first time I spoke about doing Winnie the Pooh Island was probably the later half of 2020. And it was a huge reason why I got a second Switch in the first place. So we're finally doing it, like, over 2 years on. So that's all the items. The map itself is gonna have the main layout. I want to try and recreate like the river flow and stuff from 100 Acre Woods. Don't know exactly what map we're gonna have because we're not at that point yet. As I say, I'm leveling up this character first, and then we'll do that. But I do want a left south river and a right river. Cliffs, I don't really know. Pathing, I do want to make the resident services area look like a teddy bear. And I also want to make like a little pencil that looks like it's creating the rivers, it's drawing the rivers. And then the name of the island itself, as always, normally I always take an island name from a Scots word or a Doric word or Gaelic, anything within that kind of Scottish realm. This time it's Bosie, which is a Doric word that means hug or cuddle. And I just thought that like worked for the theme really well, because Winnie the Pooh for me particularly is like, Winnie the Pooh was like my childhood like character. It was my thing. There's pictures of me dressing up as Winnie the Pooh for World Book Day and stuff. So yeah, we're going with Bosie because it's like a hug from a beloved friend. a teddy bear pawn and a crayon pawn. So I don't think I'm going to do the teddy bear and the pencil as pawns. I think I'm going to do them as in-game pathing. The blue bits in the bear's ears will be water maybe, but the rest will be pathing. The pencil I think will also be pathing, but it depends how it looks on the map, because I can obviously do diagonal lines with terraforming, but I can't with pathing. I might do that as water, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I've got loads of other things in the background for like planning like the codes and stuff, specifically one path set, so to speak. But I don't want to talk too much about that because I'm really excited about creating it, and not that I think anyone would necessarily go and do the idea themselves. I just kind of want to work on it and it be a surprise after the fact. A few people know what it is and the idea behind it, but I kind of want to like keep it to myself or keep it in private in DMs for the time being. But it will probably be one of the first things that I work on the island. I think I'll probably try and make that path before I do any like major decorating or anything. Do you always think like this? Me and Coach Up, I never take it this far. Normally I always will do some sort of like mood board like to this extent. And I normally I have like a whole separate Discord where I kind of just save references and things that I think will inspire like kind of themes and stuff that I want to do. Thanks for the review, I appreciate it. It's okay. So yes, but not normally to the extent where I fully plan out like about 50 different items or whatever I've got listed there. Sometimes depending on the island theme I'll sketch out maybe like river layouts and stuff, but normally I don't. I tend to just like only do that if I'm using like a actual map or something as inspiration. Like for Klaus I kind of did it because I knew I wanted like the town at the front, I wanted Klaus's house the back right, and the little girl's village to the left, so I kind of planned that out. I am starting new. This kind of happened accidentally. I didn't really mean to do this. But last night I was like, I was switching over the codes to spring-like codes because I had like wintry ones and that. And then I got to some bits and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna dig this bit up and do this and do that. And then I got to the point where I basically just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chop down all the trees and get rid of all the flowers and get rid of all the items, because that's another thing. So separately, this is Coorie. This is the island that I've had from the start. This is on my Animal Crossing Switch. I'm never getting rid of this island. Even the temptation of hard mode and everything else, I refuse. I refuse. I don't want to get rid of this. It is my baby. But what I have been thinking, because I do tend to not play this island so much unless I am decorating it. So what I've decided I'm going to do, and in a way doing this at the same time as making a new island has worked out very well and very timely, because basically what I've done is I want to have the character on this, so Laura, my OG character, to almost start at the bare basics, the bare bones again, and kind of work up to having to find items, to buying stuff, all that kind of jazz. The same similar kind of way of working for hard mode, medium mode, whatever you want to call it. But instead, what I'm going to do is I've basically got rid of all of my money so far, most of it anyway. I'll maybe keep on to like 100k or something. and I've pretty much torn down the vast majority of the island, apart from like where I have the homes. But in terms of like items, flowers, trees, they're all gone. Like the only ones that are still left are ones on like cliffs like these, where they're up one stage and I didn't have a ladder with me to deal with it. So I do plan on redecorating this island, because I also realized that like part of what I wanted to do when I decorated this island the last time was I wanted it to be a playable island, and I didn't do that. I still made a hugely cluttered island that had some lag, that I couldn't really run around, catch bugs, and also because like I just visited Treasure Islands and stuff, I didn't take the time to like actually go through and think of how do I want to decorate this island in a way that means I can play well, that I can do things like harvesting the fruits and the veg and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just basically take this back to basics. So I'm not gonna, some things I'm gonna keep, like if I was on my other character I could show you, but basically I'm still working through it, but I've gotten rid of a heap of stuff in my item storage. So, but if there were items I knew that this character for Bozy, that I knew would work for that theme, I've dropped them out here, and like it's almost two birds, one stone, because initially I had started this process probably like a month or so back, and I was just binning the items. But this way it means I get a bunch of items to start this island on. I get rid of the items in my storage from my other character. And because like I can build up this character's inventory and catalog, it means I'll grow the Nook Mile tickets, the Nook Miles on this character, rather than just having to go to a bunch of like treasure islands or whatever. So I've kind of pawned a lot of stuff off onto this character for now. But I don't necessarily plan on doing both at the same time or whatever. Yeah, exactly. I'm sharing the skills and the items and stuff. Like I've given this character like all my Nook Mile tickets, all my customization kits, all my fencing, things like that. I've like just been like, yeah, just get rid of it. Welcome back, Hope. So I did announce the name. I'll go back to it. And the name is Bozy. It is obviously to mean hug. But please let me know if you do or don't know this word, Hope, because I didn't realize I was giving hints that it was a Doric word, so I kind of forgot that you might not know it. But welcome in, Emily. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in, Ashley. I just flattened my island to do a restart. I wanted to keep my flowers since my friend last, and I worked hard on getting them. I'm gonna go back to being a lurky turkey. No worries, Ashley. But yeah, that's totally fair to like do that, because I've even thought like I really like the campsite area that I have at the moment, so actually I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave all the items that I have there, really, and I'm also just gonna leave my house being decorated as it is, because I like my house. I don't tend to do much in my house. I don't really care about decorating it other than what I've decorated already. Plus, like, obviously if I do like dream address streams or scavenger hunts, it's kind of nice having those spaces decorated. So I'm just gonna leave my house because I don't really care. That's not like a part of why I want to go back to a slower way of playing. The slower aspect of playing all happens like outside, so to me having a clean slate outside is more important than having also a clean slate inside. Just finished work. Ooh, hope work went well. Hi, Emma. So the new island, which I think you're going to be so happy about, because you've been around for like probably since the beginning, and I've been on about this island theme for ages. And it is a vintage academia core inspired by Winnie the Pooh. So I'm going to have a very like kind of cozy grandma kidcore vibe. Also inspiration from kind of like writing that idea process behind it, especially like this scene in the first movie where like the text got animated into like the story, how the book flipped through. Have a whole idea about that. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. This is like the main mood board. It's going to be very muted tones and colors with pops. I've made a mood board of references for codes just because the codes are going to be very different to what my normal codes look like. Normally I do very quite dark codes, grungy codes, etc. Whereas these are going to be very light and I guess pretty looking. So I kind of just wanted to see how all the colors would work together. And then I also have all the items placed out. Well, not placed out, but like referenced together. So again, a lot of pale colors. I tend to use like the normal dark woods more so than the light woods. I don't think I've ever really used the light woods. So again, I just kind of wanted to see how the colors would all sit together. So that's why I did this. And then this is going to be the map, or at least some resemblance of the map. I think I'm going to have like a south, left, south, river, top, right, river mouth as well. And the main rivers are going to be inspired by 100 Acre Woods. Some of the house placements as well are going to be inspired. So like where Winnie the Pooh's house on 100 Acre Wood map would be, that's where his house will be on the island. Obviously things like the extra villagers, the stores, I'm gonna have to play around a bit and just kind of work out where I think they will go. I also want to make like a teddy bear looking thing out of the museum, not the museum, resident services. I'm gonna terraform in a pencil to kind of make it look like it's drawing or writing the rivers. Don't know if that's gonna be water or codes. I think it'll be codes. I'd say, but Dizzy is my birthday twin. Ooh, yay, Dizzy birthday twin, Pippi birthday twin, Squanky, Squanky. Will you attempt to? So yeah, I'm generally gonna try to do probably somewhere between 90 and 95% of the codes will be my own, but there is a lot of Winnie the Pooh codes made out there, especially for like cutout boards and stuff. So for things like that, I'm just going to download them because I don't really see the point in making specific things like that when it's recreating like a book page. When somebody has already done it, and as long as it fits within like the aesthetic of everything else I'm doing, I don't mind just downloading that. So yeah, it's going to be mainly my own codes, but I'll have a few that I download just because like it makes more sense to download them than spend the time recreating them again. But I'm really excited. It's been such a long time coming for me to do this island, and I kind of spoke about this earlier, how me finishing Splodic feels like the end of a chapter with everything that went on around the time while I was developing that island, and how like today was my first day at my new job, and it feels like the passing on to a new chapter in life. Where was I going? Yeah, but going back to, well, not going back to, but like this new island being themed about Winnie the Pooh, which was a huge part of my childhood. I adore Winnie the Pooh. It's such like a comfort character, comfort memory in so many ways, that I kind of feel like it's a nice way to move on to the next thing. Plus, like, a lot of the island decoration will be like things that I really love doing as well, like farm core, forest core kind of vibes. Like, that's mainly what the island is going to be. I'm not going to go, I know some people who have done Winnie the Pooh islands and they've gone like more town themed, especially to kind of get that like vintage London or countryside look. I'm not really going to do that. I'm going to keep it like very foresty and farm like, which I'm excited about doing. Yeah, so I mean, today was fine. I don't actually have my work laptop yet, so all I could do was the 2 Zoom calls that my new manager had planned in, and that was about it, because initially we thought that there was going to be some training, or like I could check out the guidelines and stuff. I need approval to get onto both of them. And I can't do that yet, because for the brand guidelines it can take up to 48 hours to get the approval for that. And then the training is all on like an internal intranet service. So I won't be able to do that until I get my work laptop. So I'm like, well, not my fault. So yeah, that was about it. I had an hour, well, probably, actually, I think both the Zoom calls were about 45 minutes each, so an hour and a half of Zoom calls. I checked some stuff on like the company's website and things, and that was literally it. That was my day. But it's fine. Once I get the laptop, I'll be able to like start making progress. But it's kind of fine because it's a brand new team that have been put together for this specific project. And apart from my manager, there's only one other person in the team that started. The rest of the team don't start till April. So it's kind of okay that like I can't like jump straight in. Like, it's not an issue. I just find it hilarious. Congrats on your job. Is it the same position role as the other jobs? Yes and no. So it's still a designer role, but the actual work is a bit different, because my last job, I was an in-house designer at a company, and a lot of that was like social, digital media, and marketing, whereas this job, and then the job before that was in an agency, so a lot of that was again still kind of social media, marketing, and magazine design. This one is a specific project for like a HR portal. So the work itself is kind of similar to what I did at the agency that I was at before, but the overall scope is pretty different. But it's fine. It sounds good. I'm excited about it. It'll be a nice change of pace, I think, from what I can gather so far. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, and they put... So yeah, initially I was meant to start last Monday, but there was a delay with the paperwork. And then initially, the agreement was that they would try and push that through so I could start this Monday. But obviously, when my manager got in contact with the recruiter, they were like, oh, laptop wise, they probably won't be able to get out by Monday, so we'll say Wednesday. Funnily enough, that still didn't happen. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not that far behind, so it's fine. But I mean, I'm getting paid for it regardless, so I'm not phased really. So the 2 calls I had today, one was just with my manager and him kind of getting me up to speed with where they are, and then the second one was with the other person that's already started and her kind of going through what she's done so far. Okay, I'm gonna sell these 2 and keep the other one. So it was nice to kind of get to hear from her what she's been working on, what she's been doing, because she's been there I think they said 2 or 3 weeks. But my manager had to run off for a different call while we had this one like around lunchtime. So it was kind of we just kept chatting for a little bit after he left and kind of got to know each other a bit more, because both the manager and this person are based in London. The rest of the team that are starting in April, they're all Glasgow based. So there's a chance that I would be more likely to get to meet the Glasgow people in person sooner rather than the London ones, since I'm not based down there anymore. But that's fine. I don't really mind either way. But yeah, she seems lovely enough. And we both had kind of a similar instances last year where we had a loved one pass and then got made redundant from our job. So we had a very quick bonding over last year being a bit of a poop fest. At least you got to talk to some of your team and managers. Yeah. So at least for me, until the rest of the team start in in April, I'll just be working remote. But the plan is for us to be in like 1 or 2 days a week, which is actually fine for me because I'm not too far away from the location. But I think it'll probably depend on what the rest of the team are able to do as well. Because I don't know where they live. I don't know where they are in relation to the office. But yeah, I think I would likely, it works fine with streaming. So it's fine. It's kind of a decent deal for me. And all the well, no, not all the jobs actually. A couple of the jobs that I was interviewing for before I accepted this one, there was a couple that were like fully based in over here, some that were mixed, some that were fully remote. And to be honest, like I like working completely remote, but it's nice to have the option of somewhere to go to as well. How many do I have? 3,000. Sounds like a not bad first day. Yeah, I mean, bless, the manager felt so, I think he was so like embarrassed that I didn't have like a laptop or anything. 63 likes, thank you. Oh wait, did I stop the poll? I did. I didn't even. End poll. For reminding me of not ending the poll, y'all can see a little video of Archie again in the snow. But yeah, for as much as I could have done today, it was all fine. It'll just take, the laptop is not going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be here by Friday. So I would probably say for the rest of the week, I'm not really going to be able to do work. But that's okay. It's nice to be able to spend time with coworkers, not just from the screen. Yeah, exactly. Boing, boing. I know, he's so cute. But yeah, I even think, to be honest, like, until the rest of the team start, I'm probably not going to get a full idea of what the job and the role will be until everybody has started and we get, like, properly into everything, you know? Do they not have a spare, or do they need... No, so initially I kind of thought it was maybe that they did need to order. But no, from the signs of it, because like I'm working as a designer, I was also offered Archie giving off to girl energy. I know. So I was asked, like, would I rather a MacBook or would I rather a Windows? So I obviously said, like, I'd rather a MacBook. Just because they're so much better to design on. Which is fine because they have MacBooks at the company already. But the issue seems to be that because just generally MacBooks don't seem to be like the regular hardware that people will use. It's had to go through approval from like, I think it's like IT or something. And that's just for some reason been a really, like, they've taken so long to get back and get it approved. So like I've been reassured that they have them and that they'll be sitting somewhere. They just need to wait for the approval to go through. Yeah, exactly. Thankfully I'll get my own choice. And like I've been told that if there's other things down the line that I can get that I would rather have to make the work easier in terms of hardware and stuff, like that can happen as well. It'll just need to go through the approval stage. Yeah, it's just, this is like the most corporate environment I've worked in. So it's just been like, already it's been such like a, I don't even know how to describe it, like it's been such a like different process for everything, like the onboarding, the referencing. It's just, it's so weird. I'm just not used to it. I'm like, and just the fact that it's like such an uber corporate environment, I'm just like, I do not fit here. I am not a corporate person. But the work is fine. The work should be fine. Plus, it's only a 6 months contract initially anyway, so it's not like I'm tied in or like feel obligated to stick around for ages. Bye-bye. I mean, if I'm offered to stick around for longer, I probably would take it. But I have the choices and options. Just need to see how it goes over the next few weeks and months. Like, it does take time to get used to. Yeah, exactly. A corporate environment will be good. It'll be good for the CV. The company itself is just a good name to have. Not that I specifically take jobs because they're like, it'll look good on my CV, but so far, everywhere I've worked, it's not been a bad thing to have them on my CV because of the names. But yeah, because of the kind of company it is, there's also a few other additional very positive... How do I dive? That bit, okay. Additional benefits that could be good to have if I do stay on a longer term. And to be fair, if I got the full information about it, would be like a huge what's the phrase? Like, it would be another thing, an additional bonus to go with, like, why to stick there, like to stick at that company for that particular reason. It's so hard to discuss some of these things without like totally doxing myself. Tent flowers, plant trees, shrubs, ketchup, blood path. Oh, I was gonna do the hot end, wasn't I? Okay, let's do the flowers. While we make our way. Oh, I already did them. Damn it. I was waiting for you to say that, Emily. Are you a fan of Professor Layton games on DS and 3DS? Rare ones on the eShop, which is closing soon, so I'm wondering about getting them as they're cheaper on eShop. I've never played them, but I have heard good things about them. I feel like they would probably be a game that I would like. But yeah, I can't say I've ever tried them. Which feel oh yes, it is on the moodboard. Oh, and I also did I still have that? Yes. So this is who I'm thinking in terms of villagers. The only one I don't know is who I'm gonna have as like the gopher type character. For general, like, oh, they're the most animal like it. Humphrey, the hamster, obviously makes a lot of sense, but appearance wise, I think Ozzy or Gonzo also make a lot of sense. Because they look color-wise and stuff a lot more like they look more like what gopher looks like. Yeah, yes and no. So I'm gonna have my villager on the map where Robin's home is, but I've named this character Lauren with an IN at the end to kind of be an homage to Christopher Robin, like in terms of the spelling. But I'm not planning on dressing that character up to look like Robin, well, Christopher Robin, or his daughter, or anything like that. It's kind of going to be like if like I was in the 100 Acre Woods. Because like, as I say, I don't want this island to just be, I would choose Humphrey. Yeah, I get that. Christopher Lauren. Well, no, it's AURIN is how I've done it. Hey Shanna, welcome in. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm a little bit torn because I could do Humphrey because animal-wise makes more sense, but I feel like appearance-wise, I think Gonzo and Ozzy look better. Plus, Humphrey is like a very dark character, which, like, especially if I compared it to the rest of the animals on the lineup, the rest of the villagers, I feel like the grey looks better with them all than the black. You know? Shop games, I'm looking at her. Oof, really? Gonzo would fit better. Yeah, I mean, like, Gonzo and Ozzy both look very similar. So what I think I might end up doing is I'll just, if I do a villager hunt, whichever of the three that I find, I'll take. They're still expensive on eShop at 40, but still half the price. Yeah, I can understand why you would want to go for it on eShop. Okay, I can do this now as well. Mine is Winnie the Pooh, all day, every day. Okay, at least we can get the first Nukemal upgrade. No, not Nukemal upgrade. Pocket upgrade. I knew you were gonna say ticker, Emily. About how many Nukemal ticket would be needed of doing the method that you're doing right now that are at moving to another island? So I can't remember. I did work out when I did Splodic. And it might, for some reason, I'm like thinking it's 80,000, but I don't know if it is as much as that. Because like I can still get a lot of these once I move over to the island. Like I don't need to do all of it beforehand. The only ones that really matter about doing beforehand is paying off your 10 and the terraforming ones. So that's like 6, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 300. So really, if you have 35, you could easily do it and then just get all the other ones when you have them. But I'm thinking I'll probably try and get 50,000 at least. You do quote them enough. Ooh, fun, Shannon. How many houses have you done? Yours, great. Yours a mood. Hey, Mickey, welcome in. How are you doing? Stream is good. We're slowly but surely getting there. With all the unlocking of Nukemals. A little part of me is like, I should just jump to the next day to get the house, because then I can pay off another loan. And I can start putting stuff away in the house, which is maybe not a bad idea, because then I can start collecting the Nukemals for the cataloging and for placing inside the home. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but well, actually, is there any ×2 ones that I should do today that would be worth doing? Oh, the hot item. Plant trees or shrubs. Okay, we could do... You're on the school. Nice. What is the hot item? Wooden block stool, ironwood chair. Wooden block stool, ironwood chair. And of course, I don't have either of them. That's typical. I'm so indecisive. I've restarted 3 times now. Each time I have decorate a bit, but then lost inspiration to decorate further. Yeah. I mean, when you've been doing it, Emma, have you been doing it in the way of like just going to treasure islands and collecting all your furniture, all your things, etc. from there, or have you been doing, I guess, more of like the hard mode, medium mode approach to things? Because that's what I was saying earlier about this island, that I hardly play on it unless like I'm decorating on it. And that's why I want to just restart it. Like, not restart it. Like a soft restart. So I don't know if that's something you could try and doing. But even if you're doing that, then yeah, it's hard to know, because like at this point with the game having no updates, all the same items, it can be tricky to have that motivation to keep going. Especially if you're doing like uber specific themes and things, it can be a bit draining at times. Oh no, Hope, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. Sending you love and hugs. I feel like I need to try out themes until one properly sticks. Yeah, that is sometimes the case. Sometimes it takes a while until you actually find a theme that sits in your soul well. It can take a little bit to do that. I've got items from Treasure Island, but have been doing dailies. I have so many themes I want to try, but I easily lose inspiration. Is there a way that you could like try and combine themes, or even like maybe divide up your map, like have very basic custom codes, and then because you have 100 custom code spots, maybe have like a very detailed path or something that you know that you could use for multiple themes, and then give yourself something like 20 codes per space to try out like 4 different themes or something. Is there anything like that you could do? Because like I feel like nowadays, for me at least, if I'm doing themes, I don't just do one theme, I kind of combine themes. So even like this island, before I kind of put it into the state it's now in, it has a town area, it has a forest area, it has farms. Like, it's not just one specific theme. Even for Sploric, it had the town area, but then it also had the kind of abandoned trashy side to it, and it also had farms, and it also had woodlands. I'm at the point with the game where it's very much like, just do all the themes. Just if you have an idea to combine several themes in one way, do it. Like, nobody's gonna tell you not to. There's no way to play the game particularly. There's not a way to win. There's not a way to lose. There's not a way to be better, worse, whatever. So like, depending what your issues is around themes, but if it's because you have a lot of ideas but not enough time or space to execute them all, try and fit a way to get multiple of them on the one island. Do you have a little more? Yeah, I just think combining themes makes it so much easier. And like, sometimes you can do that as simple as like having your front as a town, the back as a forest, or your beaches are like super tropical, and then into the middle of the map it's more foresty, or like kid core run town core, or whatever. I think just like think about what themes you want to do, what they have in common, and also like have a look at the items that you want to use, what items you haven't used in a while but you love using, and just see like where all that stuff ties in together, and hopefully it'll give you the inspiration of what you could make yourself and how to make it. Oh no. Release. Because like, especially now that 2.0 has been out for a while, there's maybe been items from 2.0 that you've still not used that you're really excited about using, or maybe there's items from 1.0 that you're like, oh, I forgot about that item, that you want to try now. Or like maybe there's even a custom code that you've always been like, oh, I think this is such a beautiful custom code, I want to try this. Try it. Try it out, see what you think of the code, see if there's a way that you can do a different kind of design with it. I also think it's because I visualize the themes in a certain way. When it doesn't go the way I want, then I get easily stuck and lose inspiration. Yeah, I get that. I mean, for things like that, I think even in a way, I think Happy Home can be good for that, because you can go into it and specifically only do the themes that the villager asks for. And if you do that, then you're just trying to cater to somebody else's wants and needs. And that can make it maybe a little bit easier to like work out whether something like that is something that you would actually want to do, or if it's not. Trees. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Silly me. I'm trying to think of what the levels are for. Oh, how about for getting the next achievements and stuff. Tropical will be fun to do after hardcore. What is your, do you have like an end goal that you're going to work up to, Shannon? Because I know some people are like, oh, I'm going to do hard mode until I have a fully finished island. Or they're kind of just going until they feel bored. Like, do you have any like hard goals, I guess? I'll just do the flowers. Around here. Amanda, hello. How are you doing, lovely? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a lovely sleep and that you've had plenty sleep. terrible sleep. Oh no, I'm sorry. That sucks. Well, I hope you can chill out while you're here. Yes, we have settled on a theme. So the theme. Oh, why does it still say Bozy? Yo, you could have told me. You could have told me. It just seemed Bozy to Oh my god. I still had the text. I kind of forgot that the text here was going to change to say Bozy. Earlier I had it saying what the theme was. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I can't. Okay. Anyway. The theme of the new island is gonna be vintage academia core with inspiration from Winnie the Pooh. So on screen is kind of the vibe, a few items. No, it's Bosie, Bosie, which is Doric, northeastern Aberdonian for cuddle. Oh my god, why didn't y'all tell me? That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. I can't. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. Jesus. Laptop decided then and there was the perfect time to update. Oh, perfect, Emily, perfect. But yeah, that's the kind of mood board. So it's gonna be kind of like grandma kidcore. I'm not gonna go too over the top with colors. It's gonna be very. I think I muted in time there. I don't know. Apologies if I didn't. Yeah, it's gonna have quite muted colors. Is the general plan. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna have a lot of farms and forests and things like that. Code wise, I'm gonna make majority myself. I'm just gonna download any like Winnie the Pooh boards and stuff of like the storybooks. But this is the vibe, colors more so. But I'm obviously gonna make them myself within my own style. I'm not gonna be copying them. I'm just using these for references. Item wise, these. Okay, we can say hi to them. And we can catch some fish. Do I have a... Yeah, I do. Ooh. Then this is a map. I want to make the resident services look like a teddy bear. The rivers itself are meant to kind of mimic 100-acre woods. The pencil is because it's like drawing the rivers, writing the rivers. I don't know, because part of the inspiration is going to be like the in-between of the idea of Winnie the Pooh before it became into like this franchise, so to speak. The rest of the terraform, I don't know, but this is kind of my basic plan. Yes, Amanda, I've got much plans, much ideas for this, because I've been thinking about doing the Winnie the Pooh Island since 2020 and we're now in 2013. So yeah, it's a long time coming. To the dismay of many people, that because I've told many people over many years, many months, many weeks that I want to do Winnie the Pooh Island, and I'm only just now doing. Whoopsies. But I also know, because like I've sat on this idea for so long, that I don't want to just do another Winnie the Pooh inspired island, because there's a lot of Winnie the Pooh islands out there, 100-acre islands. That's why I want to do something different with it. And even things to do with like different builds and stuff. Like I had said earlier about how a lot of people, when they do Winnie the Pooh themed islands, they always put Blather's tent up on like a platform with either the ladders or like a perspective look at it to look like a treehouse. I'm not doing that. I'm still going to use the treehouse idea, but in a different way, because I feel like that's been overdone. And again, I want to do something different. And I was thinking about this last night before I fell asleep. And I think I've got a great idea for it. To do something a bit different and just like a different take on Winnie the Pooh and of Owl and that whole story. Oh my god, just get the freaking net. But yeah, it's a long time coming. So I'm excited, and I hope you all are excited, and I can't wait to start making content around it. Because also, like, part of the reason that I also want to still make my own codes and stuff for the island is because, oh, look at me and Mari playing. Oh, sorry, I stole it. Is I intended to make a lot more content and videos about making codes specifically while I was doing Splodic. Obviously, just because of everything that was going on at the time while I was making the island, I never did. So I kind of want to rectify that with this island and kind of do some of those things that I was thinking about at the time on this island instead. I hope anyway. Lol, I love the fact that I thought I was going to be able to get to like 50,000 nuke miles on this stream. Oh, wishful thinking, Lauren, wishful thinking. That's a big fish. So how many in-game days have you played so far? I've literally been on the same day for this entire stream. To be fair though, the first like 45 minutes of the stream, I was not playing. I was getting you all up to speed on the new job, on the island, on random crap. So partially, we've only been doing stuff on this island for 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. But yeah, whoopsies. The thing is, I know that I should just like go to the next day, so I have the house. And I also know I should go to Nookmile Island, not on Nookmile, Treasure Island, just so I can sell like weeds and seashells and stuff, which New job is fine. Today was my first technical day of starting. But I don't have my laptop yet, so I can't really do much. Literally all I could do today was join a couple Zoom calls, because even to look at the brand guidelines, I need to get approval from some department to be able to log into the brand guideline area. And that can, well, they say that it can take up to 48 hours for approval for that. So I'm just like, okay, well, I can't do that, can I? But it's fine, because it's a whole new team that's being brought on board for this project. I'm only the second person to start, so it's not like everybody's kind of waiting for me. Yeah, I'm working from home. The plan generally is to be working from home until the whole team start anyway, which isn't till April. So I'm fine with that, really. Okay, right, okay, I'm gonna chop down this coconut tree. Okay, I'm gonna jump to the next day, and then we're gonna see how much we can do before 10:30. I don't want to go too late, because I don't want to, like, it's if not a hit the ground running position, then that's nice. You get some breathing room. Yeah, I mean, even if I got a laptop and I started today with a laptop, it wouldn't have been hit the ground running kind of thing, because the vast majority of the team haven't started yet. Don't get me wrong, there's still work I could have been doing had I had a laptop. But there's a lot, I know already that there's going to be training modules and stuff that I need to do when I get that laptop. And I can just imagine how many there's going to be. So I think realistically, if I get the laptop, when I get the laptop, it'll probably be late Friday or first thing Monday, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I can still see the majority of next week being taken by just getting through these modules and stuff, because I know they're just going to be so dry and tedious and boring, but they just need to be done for like a compliance aspect of things, and even then, like, I'm still probably going to spend a lot of time reading the brand guidelines once I get access to that, looking through different areas of the website and the content, and just getting my head wrapped around it all. Plus, it's the system that they're building this project out with is not a system I've used before, so there's going to be a bit of learning to that. Although I was told today I'm not going to have to go through all the training for that, which I'm fine with. My old work had the hit the ground running policy for all new employees. You were expected to start actual work from the first day, all compliance and brand done before. Oh god, yikes, no. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, had I ever heard of it. Because to me, that also is then saying that you're not getting paid to do all that compliance and stuff before you start, which is BS, frankly. Ugh. When do they change into their summer outfits? Is it when the spring equinox happens? Oh, really? That's interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, if I could have had access to the brand guidelines at minimum, I probably would have looked into them, but to expect somebody to have done all that legwork is ridiculous, because that's the thing that I think some people don't realize a lot of the time with design work is it's not, at least for me as a designer, I'm not spending every working moment at a job working on physically doing design work. Some of that time is thinking and researching and seeing what other people are doing, and honestly being a bit of an airhead and spend some time just getting inspiration. But it's still a important and valuable aspect of the job, because if you don't give people time to do those types of aspects for it, then that's what leads to burnout, because you need to be able to have you need to let people have those moments to like to get inspired, to keep the energy and the juices going. Turn flowers popularly and spend bells to buy bells. To buy items. Plant flower seeds, die for sea creatures. Okay. We can do all those easily. Oh, yes, and we can buy everything that we need to. That is on sale, even. Oh, hell yes. High ticket item, thank God. I think I'm actually going to keep these 3 items because they kind of fit the theme. But yeah, like, I definitely think people are so unaware that like thinking and time to process is a huge part of design. Like, you can't just pop something out of air with design work. That's just not how it works. Oh. Generally, I would say the jobs I've had have allowed for it, or at least I've been able to make the time in my own schedule to not accompany it, to allow for it. Because like, if somebody is working as like, say, an inventor or something, you wouldn't expect them to be able to just like whip up the next big new invention every single hour of the day. You need to let them have some time to think and ponder how to best work for the needs of somebody else. And that's also what a designer needs to be able to do, because you're fixing problems with the design work you do. The time expectations to turnarounds can be awful. Good senior management makes a huge... Yeah, agreed. Very much agreed. Because, like, also for me, like, sometimes the best ideas I have come from such, like, wacky spaces. Like, I remember one project I worked on when I was in London, and the brief was for I think it was to do with toilet issues, like tummy troubles, and it was kind of meant to be like a Q&A of like, what do these things have in common, and that was like, they can all attribute to stomach issues and things. And I got the idea for the animation I did for it from Love, Sex and Robots. Is that what the TV show's called? I can't remember. From like the intro scene for it. I was expecting that in a meeting when I was come up with and present and finalize an idea. They go away and work on it, then present final finishing. Oh my god. Yeah, see, like, honestly, I suck at trying to think up and brainstorm on the spot. Like, I can't do it. I need time to sit with all the needs and the wants and the ins and outs of a project before I can even like begin to brainstorm. And that's not to say that I can never do it. There's times I can, but that doesn't mean that that idea that comes out in like a flick of a thought during that time is gonna be a good idea. Most of the time it's probably not gonna be a good idea. It's probably gonna be a terrible idea. But that's also why you need to let people go away and have time to sit and think, because there's no other way to get those good ideas without doing that. Okay, I'm gonna leave the food for now. And then the deadlines were so unrealistic. I'd speak up, but get told, just make it happen. We don't care how. And deadline was something cheap and non-crucial date. It was their planning I had to fit. Yeah. I've been there before with that kind of thing. I've been there before even with like creative directors. Some of the people that like you think would understand it, especially if they come from like a similar background and training, nah. Sometimes they can be just the most oblivious, because at that point they're no longer thinking as a designer. They're thinking about their overheads and just how to get the work done as quick as possible, which does not make for a good work environment. And yes, in my head, I'm literally calling out this poopy head of a person that I had to work with once upon a time. Thank God I do not have to work with him anymore. Absolute horrible person. Gotta go now. Have a great night. Sleep well, Coorie. Bye. See you soon. No worries, Devils. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest too. Last thing I'll share, I got told we don't want a good job, we want a quick job. My answer, can't it be both? And I'm not putting my name to something I'm not remotely. Yeah, I've had very similar things before. Literally, there's been times when somebody, like, the same person tried to be like, oh, this is why you're just not as good at this as this other person. That's why, isn't it? And I was just like thinking, no, I am good at this. Just, I decided to do a more complex idea. Plus, the person you're comparing me against is a video editor. Uses different programs, does different types of things. I'm a designer. I used a different software. I did animation. Different project. Oh god, man. Jesus, not the clip art. Not the clip art. Christ. Christ. Clip art. That just reminds me of a time when this magazine I worked on wanted us to use artwork from a stock site, but like not a proper stock site like Shutterstock or something, just like a free stock site. And we ended up having to get the brand to like sign a waiver essentially of like that we had, like, if the original photographer ever seen it and wanted payment, that we were not liable for it, because they just like would not back down. We sent so many different versions of artwork for them to like just pick something else. Nah. Oh my god, Amanda, no. No. No, some people. Okay. I had a friend who worked as a spy for iStock. Their job was to find images. Oh my god. I mean, that kind of sounds like a fun job though. But I bet that's so tedious. Thank you. I thought it looked gorgeous. Lol, no, for reals though, I'm only doing this so I can like max out the placing items in your room Nookmal thing. Plus, it gives me storage space. I just need to find all like the table surfaces and stuff. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate the compliment. Nah, you're all good, Amanda. Don't worry. We're just bonding over stupid design things. That should not happen. Okay, drop it. Trauma being a graphic artist, it sounds like such a nice life, right? Be a designer, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay. Wait, how much do I have? 10,000. Nice. 10 flowers, plant flower seeds. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I broke my watering can. I'm just gonna log off of my work server and be right back. No worries. My fave was that meme. What my friends think I do, what my parents think I do, what my coworkers think I do, what I actually do. Yeah. Literally, I live by the joke of I just move pixels around all day because it's kind of not a lie, especially when you have overbearing people that are like, can you just move it to the left? Can you just move it to the right? Can you jump up and down? I could have probably placed things more things. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, let's go in here. A friend has asked me to edit a photo for his mom, and I'm just to take out the buildings and the foregrounds. Replace with what, Kevin? What you should do is, you know that like Twitter account that like does Photoshop requests for people, but they'll like do it in hilarious ways. So like if they say, "Oh, can you crop my dress so it makes it look like I have shorter legs or longer legs," all they'll do is just like cut out your legs and then make them look really long, like you're a giraffe. Giraffes don't have that long legs, like a flamingo. David someone, yeah, he's also, yes, yeah, I love that account. It's so good. Loan payment from savings. Okay, let's get the tools. Because then that means we get the more DIYs, which is a good thing. I don't have enough. Okay, let's go with this one. I did that with a friend who told me to make him look less red. I made him green, then a pumpkin, then a tiny head, then a big nose. I love that. Oh, that's amazing. Malicious compliance at its best. Okay, is there any more that I can get for now? No. I will get these though. I mean, I agree, but also, yeah, no, that's like what it's now called. Like, I so wish that these terms were around years ago, because if they were, I feel like I would have had a better way of knowing how to handle situations in the workplace. Let's do sand. All that work and now we're down to 30 miles again. Give me the house, give me the house. I want the bigger house, bigger house. Agreeing, if I'd known how to stop toxic people, and if I know, yeah, true. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Oh my god, you're fine, don't worry. Hello, Golf Work server, and welcome back. Hope your workday went well. Oh, I bet Emily is loving me actually at the moment because Peyton's also live. So Miss Emily is probably trying to juggle being in my stream and being in Peyton's stream at the same time. Bless her. Bless her cotton socks. I feel like I just said, I've arrived, it's my chat now. It's my chat now. It's me. Hi, I'm the chatter, it's me. Me time, no one else will agree. How many do I need? Okay, that should be enough, right? Yeah, thank good. I've missed streaming Animal Crossing. I feel like it's been absolutely yonked since I've streamed Animal Crossing. I guess it's been like a few weeks. Like last 2-3 weeks. I've been all dinkum. Dinkum all day, every day. Dinkum all day, every day. Dinkum, 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 dinka, dinkum. Also, can I just say I'm really glad that the Coral Island update came out before Dinkum. I shouldn't say that, but I'm really happy about it. Because then that means the Dinkum hype will last longer. Just start a new save, Emily. It's not like you can't have multiple saves. I'll try it out at sometime, but yeah, not at the moment. Oh my god, Amanda, there's a massive Dinkum update coming out like this month. The developer did a stream like not weekend just past, weekend before, showcasing like a bunch of the stuff that's coming. You need to watch it. Like there's so much. Like there's new flowers, there's gonna be bushes, there's gonna be purple trees, there's loads of new items. There's gonna be a deeper mine that is gonna be like overgrown and like filled with like vines and stuff. There's so much coming. It's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be a bug off, well, some sort of bug event. There's gonna be Dinkum Day. There's gonna be like a tuck shop. There's gonna be the big boat. There's honestly so many things coming. I am pumped. Bumpty pumped. Yes, more words for you to cringe about. It's what we live for, Amanda. Okay, I don't think so. Cool, the room is perfectly filled. Oh, you can place lily pads in specific place. Like you can dig them up, pick them up. I don't know. And place them wherever you want them. Oh, there's gonna be like a what are they called? Like one of those like BioShock Big Daddy kind of masks where you like you can dive in them, so you can like go down to the rocks at the bottom of your oceans to like break them. What else? There's gonna be a lot of things. Yeah, I understand that. But balloons, okay. I need to get watering can. It looks so good. I'm excited. Excited. The digging system? How do you mean? In which way? Trying to think of what else there is that's coming. Like move one bit of dirt and it has to go somewhere, or you need to find a bit of dirt. Oh, so the finding dirt, well, I mean, there is tools that you can get from Franklin that somewhat negates having to do remove dirt or find dirt to replace like one bit at a time. Not in this update, but I think he is going to have a look at something in terms of, so like if you're, I can't even think of what those tools are called, but so they don't break when the power runs out in them. I'm assuming, so like they'll just sit at the bottom of, like, they just won't work anymore. There is a create dirt one, but it won't specifically just create dirt. It'll create like whatever surface you're on at the moment. Like if you're on dirt, it'll create dirt. If you're on sand, it'll create sand. There's one of them already because I use it on my island. What else is there? How many deep sea creatures do I need? Two. That's okay. That's simple enough. There's gonna be more bugs and fish and that added. I think the developer wants to make sure that he adds more in every update. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, Pascal. Pascal! Okay, you're taking this. Baby boy. I mean, there is already spiders in the game. Oh, there's going to be coffee. There's going to be coffee beans in the game that you can, I think you can only get them from the mines. They're going to change the process for getting the wattle brew. So basically you get wattle tea and then you have to put the tea into the barrels to make the brew. And that'll be the same for the other bush nettle thing. What else is there? Can you remember anything else, Emily? Well, I thought I had... Oh, 3. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a picnic blanket like path. There's gonna be new fencing. Oh, there's sign writing so that you can make what's it called? Like street signs and things. I don't think there was much else. Okay. Well, it is like 11:45 now. So I kind of feel like I'll maybe leave it there. For stream anyway. But I'm probably gonna take a trip to a treasure island or two so I can just like get weeds, shells, fruit and sell them so I can max out on those nuke miles. But we are gonna raid, and we're gonna raid Peyton because I know she'll be going for a little while longer. I don't know how much longer Januki will be going for. So we'll raid Peyton. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I'm excited about this island. I'll probably get to the point on this with this character where the next time I stream this, we'll be like finding an island for us to like start everything on. Obviously whenever I do that, we won't have to hunt. Well, we won't have to like get to 3 stars or anything. We can basically get to an island and start decorating and things. But I'll need to decide whether I want to hunt for specific villagers to begin with, or whether I'll just kind of take what we get and replace them at a later point. This isn't the island. No, this is Coorie, my original island. Hence why it's like heavily terraformed and has like all the villagers and stuff. So it's just a new island rep, and I'll do the same process that I did for Sploric, where I transferred this character over to my second Switch, and then boom, bida boom, I'll be able to terraform without having to get to 3 stars first, because I'll carry that over with me from unlocking it on this island. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Peyton. I'll probably hang out for a little bit in her stream before I go to bed. Yeah, I kind of do have a lot of islands. This will be Coorie, Stravig, Freeth, Splotter. This will be my 5th island. Technically 6th because I did decorate Darren's island as well. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed hanging out. I really enjoyed this stream. I had a lot of fun getting back into Animal Crossing and doing some stuff. Super excited about this end. Hope you're all too. And yeah, next week we'll be back with either some more Dinkum or Animal Crossing. We'll see what I'm feeling or whatever the members would like. I probably will do a dream address visiting tour at some point as well. But yeah, let's go read Peyton. I'm gonna stop speaking. Have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you are in the world. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.